So, dear children, let's continue. So, as we were discussing, our answer for this was 3 upon 125. Since we don't have an option, we'll just keep it as 3 upon 125 only. Hmm?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you said about 289. You gave a short break. Can you explain it again? I know the square root of 289, but what is the
Uh-huh.
short trick to find square root?
When you are supposed to find square root of 289, basically try to find the nearest square root and uska range define kar lo ki kya hoga. So from here I know that the square root of 225 is 15 and square root of 400 is 20. And 15 ke baad next is easiest number for me was 20. So now I know that my number is definitely between 15 and 20 because my square root perfect square number is between 225 and 400. And now I'll look at the last digit. Last digit is 9. Last digit 9 आने के दो ही possibilities है. 3 square 9 बन सकता है या फिर 7 square का last digit 9 बन सकता है. So since 15 और 20 के बीच में 3 square तो आ नहीं सकता, तो कौन आएगा? 7 ही आएगा. 7 मतलब 70. Hence your answer is 70.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Understood. Yes.
Going to the next problem, problem number 20, that is cube root of square root of this number. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times decimal ko move karna hai. So when I move 6 times the decimals, I'll be getting 10 raised to 6 in the denominator. So that will give me, I'll just solve it over here itself. So in the numerator, okay, I already have cube root outside. अभी मैंने क्या किया? अंदर का square root solve कर रहा हूँ. When I solve the square root, 64 becomes 8. Upon 10 raised to 6 ka square root becomes 10 raised to 3. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can say yes or no. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's great. And going forward, 8 ka cube root becomes, now I'm going to take cube root, 8 ka cube root becomes 2, 10 raised to 3 ka cube root becomes 10, and your answer is 0.2. Option 1.
Sir, can we take 3 into 2, 6 and sixth root of 0.06 together?
Yes, you can do that, but I will suggest you not to do it because it will be lengthy. It is not impossible, it is possible, but it will be lengthy.
Okay, sir.
Sir, it will be 2, right?
Yeah, 2 upon 10.
So, but if you take it like 0.008 and then if you move it to 3 decimals,
Mhm.
so it's coming 2, right? Because
No, my dear child. See, 0.2 only it will be. I hope you understood the logic, right? Or you're asking,
sir, I
still
didn't.
you didn't understand. So, okay, let me say you solved it like this. Okay, cube root of 0.008. So first of all, what you'll have to do, you'll have to move the decimal 3 times. That will give you 8 upon 10 raised to 3 ka cube root. And 8 ka cube root, you'll solve them separately. 8 ka cube root becomes 2. 10 raised to 3 ka cube root becomes 10. 2 upon 10 becomes 0.2. Okay?
Okay, got it. समझ गया.
Okay, okay. Now, wait. Sorry. Okay, so let's solve this now. Now, let's solve the next sum, 21st problem. So for 21st problem, you have under root of 1 plus under root of 1 plus under root of 1 plus, and it goes on till I don't know what value. Like it goes on. Okay. Now, okay, how to solve such kind of problems? Now, ये कितना है? We don't know. Maybe 1,000, maybe 10,000, maybe 100,000, maybe crores. I don't know how much. They have not given the limitation. So when such kind of situation arises, we say कि हाँ भाई this is extending till infinity बोलते हैं. Infinity या infinite means it is such kind of a huge number which you practically cannot count. There is no count in that. Okay, it's so huge कि उसका कोई count नहीं है. Now I'll just ask a very simple logic. If I say that ये infinite है, अब उसमें से पहला वाला अगर मैंने उड़ा दिया, if I'm just removing the first one, so technically speaking जो
Sir,
बचा हुआ है
even
वो भी
then
तो
it's still in.
it's still infinite. I hope you understand this logic, right? I repeat, if I'm just removing the first
Yes,
one,
sir.
whatever I'm left with is basically again infinite only. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. So technically speaking, ये पूरा term is x. But if I ignore the first one and consider only the whatever is left with me, it is still again doing the same effect as the first one. Therefore, I can call this also as x only. Am I clear? This is the technique to solve. You have to consider like this. You have to ignore the first term and consider the remaining term. Since remaining term is still again infinite, उसमें से एक remove करने से कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है. Therefore, you will consider that also as x. अब आप सोचोगे सर practically speaking थोड़ा तो फर्क पड़ना चाहिए ना? Yes, थोड़ा फर्क पड़ेगा. वो कितना फर्क पड़ेगा मालूम है? I'll just tell you the difference. If this one is x, 1x, okay, then जो बचा हुआ रहेगा ना वो थोड़ा सा कम रहेगा. Maybe it is 0.999999999999999x. It is so small. तो 1 और 0.99999 में कितना ही फर्क है? It is a very small difference. Such kind of small difference अगर आप consider करते बैठोगे, don't you feel the calculation will be very difficult and impossible to solve? Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Therefore,
Yes, sir.
mathematicians say whenever the difference is, अगर फर्क इतना छोटा है तो ये छोटे फर्क के पीछे भागने से पूरा साल बर्बाद हो जाएगा. You won't be able to complete the problem. So in such cases, what we do, we ignore that small difference. We will say कि भाई छोड़ो यार, इसको भी हम लोग 1x ही consider कर लेंगे. Hence, we will be considering the remaining portion also as x. So after doing this, what do we get? We get on the left hand side, what do we have? We have x equal to what do we have? We have under root. Then what we have? We have 1. Then what we have? We have plus. Then what we have? We have something which we have considered as x. Is this clear?
Sir,
Can you
but
explain again?
Sorry.
sir, just before the root with the infinite thing, there is
Yeah.
root 1 separately. So that itself will become 1 and then 1
This
plus 1,
is
2.
a printing mistake. Ignore this.
Oh,
This is not supposed
okay,
to
sir.
happen. Okay. This is a root which is to be continued.
Sir, I
Okay,
had a
nice.
doubt.
Yes.
So, sir, basically, at the end wala that root one, so that is infinite. So, are there other ones like उसके आगे is also infinite?
हाँ, सी क्या होता है, दिस इज ये ऐसा कंटिन्यू होगा. इट्स अगेन प्लस वन, रूट ऑफ वन प्लस रूट ऑफ वन प्लस रूट ऑफ वन प्लस रूट ऑफ वन, इट गोज ऑन. मतलब वी कैन नॉट काउंट कि कितने बार हो रहा है.
No,
So,
sir,
sir, then how will you get
for
an
the
answer?
other ones. Uh,
मतलब ओके, यू आर सेइंग कि अगर इसको
हाँ.
छोड़कर इतना कंसिडर किया देन आल्सो इट इज इनफाइनाइट. इज दैट योर क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir, basically कि देखो last वाला one है that is infinite. Then उसके second, उसके पहले वाला जो one है, if we do then plus that is also infinite कि it's
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
root one.
No. This is
infinite.
also infinite combination. It's this ये जो last वाला consider किया this one. This is also an infinite combination. इसके आगे भी
हाँ.
plus √1 plus √1 ऐसा चलता ही रहता है वो.
Because infinite plus 1 is infinite only.
Correct.
हाँ.
Infinite plus 1 is infinite only. Correct. Okay.
Oh.
So basically you can't use any mathematical operator on infinite.
No. Because हमें पता ही नहीं है ना कितना है करके. We don't know how much is it. We know कि वो बहुत बड़ा है, but we don't know how big it is. It is beyond our counting, beyond our limitations. Our computers also cannot handle such huge numbers. It is that big. मतलब even if you consider कि you take you write numbers on the floor of the whole world, मतलब पूरी दुनिया में हर जगह तुमने numbers लिखा, तो भी वो number infinite से छोटा होता है. It's like that. It's that big. You cannot count. Okay.
So then why is it considered as a mathematical term?
That you will understand on the higher grades. Infinite is very useful. The term infinite is very useful on higher grades. मतलब when you try to understand the complexities of the nature, these infinite terms, they are actually helpful for us. You will come to know. मैं अभी बोलूंगा तो आप लोग confuse हो जाओगे. But yes, it is helpful in the future.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So what I इतना समझ में आया ना. So what I've done basically square root of पहला वाला छोड़ के जो बचा हुआ है उसको मैंने x बोल दिया. And that's what I've written over here. Left hand side का x, then equals, then root, then 1, then plus, then x. इतना समझ में आया? Is it clear till this point?
Yes.
Great. Now what I'll do, I'll see my job is to basically find the value of x. Now I'll take the square root to the other side. It becomes x square is equal to 1 plus x. Then I take everything to this side. That gives me x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. That gives me a quadratic equation. Is it clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Now, now when you try to find the roots of it, maybe you won't be able to find the exact roots. So for that, I don't know if I have shared this method with you. There is a formula to find root directly. Whenever you have a quadratic equation like ax square plus bx plus c. So what is a? A is some number, b is some number, c is some number. Then the x is basically minus b, it's a formula, plus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is one root, or another root is x equal to minus b. Instead of writing plus, I'll write minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Have I given you this formula till now?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
Great.
sir.
Okay, so this is a formula, this is a direct formula which can give you the roots of a quadratic equation. You know what is a quadratic equation, right?
Sir.
No, sir.
You
Yes,
don't
sir.
know what. Okay, some
Yes,
people
sir.
knows and some people doesn't know. Okay, no worries. I'll tell you what is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equations is this kind of equation where you will have one x square का term, उसके बाजू में कुछ तो भी number रहेगा, then one x का term, उसके बाजू में कुछ तो भी number रहेगा, then just a number, then is equal to 0. Such kind of situation, see over here also it is a quadratic equation. It's a x square term, बाजू में एक number, x term, बाजू में number, then just a number equal to 0. Such kind of equations are called as quadratic equation. Am I clear so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sir.
whenever you find such kind of situation, all you have to do is use this formula directly so that you will find the value of x. Now in this question, they are very much clear about one thing: find the positive value of x. So only you have to consider this one. You don't have to consider the second possibilities. These are the two possibilities of the answers, out of which the second possibility I'll be ignoring because the question clearly says that I don't have to find the negative possibility. I just have to find the positive possibility. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now
Yes.
from this equation, I'm pretty sure कि यहाँ पर जो a है, over here I have 1. So from here I am sure that a is equal to 1, and b के जगह पे I have minus 1, b is equal to minus 1, and c के जगह पे I have minus 1. Am I clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Great. Now all I have to do is बस इस
Right.
फॉर्मूले के अंदर डाल देना, काम खत्म मेरा. x equal to minus b. So I'll write minus b की जगह पे I'll write again -1, minus of -1. Then the formula says plus. चलो मैंने plus डाल दिया. Then formula के हिसाब से square root शुरू कर दिया. Then I have b square, -1 का square is going to be 1 only, minus ये 4 जो है ना, 4 as it is डाल रहा हूँ, multiplied by a multiplied by c. So a is 1 and c is -1. a is 1 and c is -1. Divided by, formula के हिसाब से divided by, denominator में I have 2a. 2 multiplied by a's value is 1. So I've simply written the same formula by substituting values of a, b and c. Now minus of minus is plus, under root of this -4 multiplied by -1 gives you +4. In the root you will get 1 plus 4 divided by 2. That gives you your final answer as 1 plus root 5 upon 2. That's your answer. Where is it? Option 4.
Sir, last option.
Yeah. So in future now, since we have solved this one, every time you don't have to solve this. So whenever you find this kind of question, this is a unique kind of question. Whenever you find this same type of question, under root of 1 plus under root of 1 plus under root of 1 plus and so on, you can directly take this answer because you have solved this 100 times. You solve 100 times, you are going to get the same answer itself. So every time you don't have to solve everything. Just remember, whenever this comes, this is your answer.
Sir, will such a question come in the exam? Can it come in the exam?
The possibilities are very less because in the exam you have time limitations, right? So the possibilities are less. अगर आया तो भी not, मतलब बहुत सारे questions नहीं आएंगे ऐसे, एक बस ऐसा कुछ एक question आया तो आया, that's it.
Instead of 1, can they put like 2 or 3 or something?
No, don't worry, that will definitely not, मतलब not come for you guys. If in case
Okay.
1 की जगह पे 2 या 3, मतलब all the numbers will be same. I can guarantee that if this is the first number is 2,
No, sir,
then all
not
the
like
numbers
that.
will be same.
Instead of all of the ones, if they put 2 plus under root 2 plus under root 2 ऐसे.
Yeah. In your case, I can guarantee कि वैसा नहीं आएगा, लेकिन अगर आया तो then you have to solve it like this only. So 1 की जगह पे you'll put 2 and solve it. Sorry.
अच्छा, okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just wait for a minute and then I'll erase.
Sir, so if any number comes, you have to take infinity only.
Yeah, if dot 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 ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है तो it's considered to be infinite.
And if there is no doubt dot, then we have to solve it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, and what if it is in negative?
Same thing, same thing. Again, same story. So if everything is minus, you will consider this as x. Then your expression becomes x equal to under root of 1 minus x it becomes. Then उसको solve करना.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so proceeding further, dear children. Now, question number 22. Okay, according to you, what should we do? आपको क्या लगता है क्या करना चाहिए? Before I solve, I'm just asking you.
Sir,
Sir, subtract
I
then 1
tried
upon
I tried doing it mentally,
0.409.
but उसके बाद 1/0.405 आसपास कुछ आया, but उसके
Okay,
बाद पता नहीं चल रहा है कैसे करने का.
ठीक है, I understand. So दो students ने same response दिया basically. ठीक है. So होता क्या है यहाँ पर? When you substitute directly √5 and √7 के values and when you subtract, you will get 1 upon something. Now the problem is 1 upon something के आगे जाना दिक्कत हो जाती है. तो हमें दिक्कत क्यों हो रही है? क्योंकि why are we facing this problem? Because we are having these numbers square root
Excuse
in
me,
the
sir.
denominator. Yes, Naitik, tell me.
Sir, we'll
Sir,
be
can we
doing
use rationalizing
rationalization.
factor?
Yes,
Rationalizing
Very good,
factor.
rationalization.
very good. Hence, I started this conversation. Since the square root is in the denominator, that's why we are facing problem. Na? So rationalize कर लो, उसको numerator में चढ़ा लो. So what you'll do, you'll multiply this by √7 plus √5, and obviously in the
Root
like
7 plus
numerator
root
also
5.
you'll multiply. Yeah, yeah.
Root
So what?
7 square minus root 5 square. So basically it's 2
Correct,
upon 2. It'll be
correct,
upon 2.
correct. Denominator
Sir,
becomes
Uh,
what
7
does
minus 2.
rational factor mean?
sir, but even then,
I'll explain.
Asha,
Hold
come.
on, hold on, hold on. Now, somebody was asking what does rationalization means? Means क्या होता है? For example, if you have something in the let's say a minus b or something like that. In this case, चलो root a या फिर कुछ भी a minus b you have in the denominator. You basically multiply with the same numbers, but वो sign को उल्टा कर देंगे आप. You'll just make it a plus b.
Sir, I think the answer will be option number 3.
Very good, very good. But hold on. Let me just complete the explanation what I was saying. So rationalization every time means the same thing. So whatever you have number, उसका जो भी साइन रहेगा उसको उल्टा करके वापस मल्टीप्लाई करो, एंड जो भी आप नीचे मल्टीप्लाई करते हो वही चीज को ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई करो. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू हैव समथिंग लाइक दिस, a plus b you already have, so when you multiply you will multiply with a minus b. So this technique is called as
Basically, you're
rationalizing.
multiplying 1 upon 1 only. You just take in the values for it.
Ah, correct, correct. It's basically 1 upon 1 only. A minus b upon a minus b is 1 only. There's also a plus b upon a plus b is 1 only. So over here also we have done the same thing. So we have multiplied and divided √7 plus √5 because यहाँ पर minus था तो I just took the opposite sign over here. Now what happens, you know, if you remember, इसका ultimate goal क्या होता है? Denominator becomes a minus b into a plus b becomes a square minus b square in the denominator. Over here also it becomes a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square in the denominator. So that gives us a positive edge, gives us an advantage. That's why we are doing this. Over here also, what happens? √7 square minus √5 square. So √7 square is 7, √5 square is 5, 7 minus 5. The denominator became 2. Root से बच गया मैं. खत्म. That's my story. So in the numerator, you have addition of both the numbers. So you have to add this number with this number. Okay.
Sir, it'll be
Uh,
2.881.
after adding
4.881. 4.881.
4.881, yeah, that actually makes sense. 1 आएगा end में, 8 आएगा बराबर, then वापस 8 आएगा, then 4 आएगा. So 4.881 upon 2 gives you 2.44 roughly.
0.5.
Yeah, in this case, yes, because ये जो 1 है ना वो 0.5 बन जाएगा. Correct.
Sir, in the next one, do we have to multiply it?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, before I solve this, let me just check 24. Okay, before I solve that, before I go to 23, because 23 may take some time. आज के दिन में इतना time नहीं है. This I'll be solving in the next class. Okay, so we'll do the other two problems and we'll deal with 23 in the next class. Okay, so I'm just keeping it on hold. I'm not giving you as homework. This is on hold. Okay. So speaking about 24, what do you think? What should you do?
Sir, we should use the formula, the
52
denominator, we
plus
should use the
250,
formula
58.
a square minus b square equals to a plus b
Ah,
into a minus.
very good, very good. A plus b into a minus b. बहुत ही बढ़िया. So
And
252
thousand
plus
square is,
248 gives you 500 in the denominator, right?
yeah,
Multiplied by, when
500
you subtract them, you'll get 4. है ना?
4.
Yeah. And you have 1000 square. So basically, I'm just going to write this as 1000 two times. Why did I do that? Because I know कि 500 और 1000 cancel होके आपस में 2 बच जाएगा. So that's an easy job for me. और ये 2 और
Sir,
4
can
hours
you
में
repeat the
2 बच
formula
जाएगा.
once?
Yeah, this one. This is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So over here a plus b करके 500 मिला, a minus b करके 4 मिला. And
Okay, sir.
cancellation
Thank you,
में
sir.
what did I do? 500 and 1000 got cancelled to get 2. 2 and 4 gets cancelled to get 2. Then again 2 and 1000 will get cancelled to get 500. That is your answer, option 1. Okay. First of all, I think this should be a printing mistake. I think this should be 15 square. Okay. First of all, I think this should be 15 square. It doesn't look
Sir,
like.
it can be a cube plus b cube upon a square minus
maybe-
ab plus b square.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
152.
correct.
19 into 8 कितना है? Is it 152?
152.
Then it is
Sir.
correct only. So it is basically a square minus ab plus b square. मैंने already आपको formula दिया है. So this is a cube. A cube plus b cube का formula was a plus b in the a plus b क्यों लिखा? मैं numbers में लिखता हूँ. 19 plus 8 in the multiplied by 19 square minus 19 into 8, which is 152, plus 8 square upon whatever you have. You'll have the same thing. Okay. Now you cancel them, or like for your final answer is 19 plus 8. 19 plus 8 is how much? 27 नहीं होगा, 27 ही होगा ना. 27.
Sir,
27 is
27.
option 1.
So the formula is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square, right?
B square. Correct.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है dear children, आज के लिए इतना ही काफी हो जाएगा. We'll see in the next class. In the next class, I'll be solving this problem and then I'll be proceeding to the next chapter. Okay, which will be chapter number 1, obviously.
Okay, sir.
We did not do chapter number 1. We directly jumped to chapter number 2, right? So we'll be completing chapter
Sir,
number
why
2.
is 23rd some hard? You can just do 15625 into 125, no?
Absolutely, we can do. But you know, I have a habit. I'm not saying that it is hard. I'm just saying that I want to share, different technique with you guys. अलग तरीके से सोचना.
Okay,
That's what
okay.
I'm doing. और कुछ नहीं है.
Sir, I have a doubt in the book. So can I ask in the next class when we will complete the worksheet?
Sure, you can.
Okay, sir.
Okay. चलो. Okay then. Bye bye. See
Bye,
you
sir.
next time.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.